What's going on, Solid Steppers? I'm trying out another camera, and I've been thinking about the recent debate about the different schools and opportunities in appliance repair. But there's one thing that I have not heard people talk about. I'm trying to cut off my speaker here. I'll just. And the thing I haven't heard about is the student and what the student brings to the table. Now, I personally feel like to run any business, you need to be self motivated. And I think that one thing that we're missing in this conversation is the students. We're in a free country. You can choose to get your education or your experience in appliance repair any way possible. I don't think there's a right and a wrong way, but what I do think is that we need to take into account the students. You have some people who are driven and it looks like they have no fear. People like me, I'll step out here and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try anything, because I understand in business that you have to apply and adjust, and you have to figure out where your weak points are and work on those head on. Like, prime example, when I first started, I wanted to manage subs and get everything handled that way, and I had a brief overview of how everything worked. And so my next move I wanted to do was to, hire subs, manage the leads, send them out to the jobs, subcontract out the jobs, make mine off the top. Like middleman to millions, like my girl Erica talks about in one of her courses. But with appliance repair, it's a little different depending on the caliber of customer you're dealing with. So, I have a mechanical background. I was clear about the overview of the different areas that we touch in appliance repairs, from electrical to plumbing to air conditioning, all kind of stuff. But the reality is I am a data gatherer. So what I did was I gathered what I needed, focused on what I needed, where the most profitable options were, and went that way. Now, in my uh, journey, I realized I had some weak areas. Like, I wanted to really clear up my diagnostic ability and enhance that. So I focused on those areas. Like right now, my biggest focus has been schematics. So I really was on top of reading every schematic on what I worked on, reaching out to people who were stronger in those areas than I am. And building my roundtable. You always hear me say that I deal with people that I have reciprocating relationships. When they get stuck on an appliance, they reach out to me. When I get stuck on one, I reach out to them. And eventually you get to the point where you really don't have to reach out to anybody. You know where to go and what to get. And I applaud all the people who have the resources out here. Once again, go back to the student. You have a lot of people that need to be spoon-fed. That's the conversation that needs to be had. A lot of people don't have to get up and go. In this day and age, when you have Google, there's no excuse for you not to know anything. All you have to do is open your mouth. And my mentees are very clear about that. And when they have an issue, they reach out to me, but they also know they better come prepared, because I am no holds barred, and I let them know exactly where their issues are and what they need to address them. I give them a little bit, and then they go do the rest of the work. I'm not spoon feeding anybody. And if you have that mentality, I don't mentor you. And as of now, my mentorship is closed, and it's probably going to be closed forever, because the whole purpose of it was to share what I knew with people and for them to share it with others. That may change in the future, but I don't see that happening. I have too much going on to be able to give the attention that I feel would be needed to additional mentees. So the lucky few that I have, I am with them for the long haul, because I am invested in their excellence, and they will all share that with you. I am no nonsense. If they call me with an issue, I'd be like, well, did you do this? And they're like, oh, I didn't think about that. Well, I need you to think like that, because you are capable of that and so much more. But once again, it goes back to the student. There are people who are taking courses and they never did anything with them. You can't blame the instructor, people. You got to look at you. You, like, people ask me about taking certain classes. I'm like, you're gonna have to extract what you need, and whatever you feel is missing, you're gonna have to go get it. I don't understand the issue. And I think it starts with the student. At the end of the day, I think that there are situations that occur unnecessarily because people don't take any type of accountability for their success, their growth, and where they are. Remember, the choices your ass made 10 years ago put you exactly where you are today. The choice you made a year ago put you where you are today. The choices you made 2 weeks ago made your bank account look the way it looks now. At the end of the day, you got to figure it out, and you have to be accountable to you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got for y'all. But once again, you got to be driven. 10 people can take the same course, can work with the same instructor, and have 10 different results. But it all comes back to you. Know how to be better. Know how to get better. Stop pointing the finger. Look in the mirror and get you right. It's Miss Ward signing off. Got to go get this paper. Y'all have a great day.